մի հատ վարապունք, էսի շտուկն է, սաղարնողին ունի վարապունք, ասնենք առաջ
So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely.
Welcome to today's match. And there they are.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I've always been impressed with how this guy, Szoboszlai, has been able to combine physicality and the finesse he can also add to his game, Peter. He makes good use of his strength when receiving the ball in tight areas, and he has that trickery and athleticism to beat people, and a spring in his step, always a spring.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
Tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And already we're underway here.
Declan Rice. Orange çoruz.
It's a goal
Hiç
kick.
balon veren ama. Ayakları set gene. Üstüne şey sönleştiniz parayla parası resmus.
Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Yeah. Hele hangisi?
Tries to thread one through.
Ne burada?
Ended up in no man's land.
Parası kalbeleri.
Tries to pass it through. Now it's Foden. Bernardo Silva. Beckham. Oh, cracking ball. Pedro Neto.
Oh, what a
Clearly he
good
didn't mean it
ball.
that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Forshaw. Spread it left. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Gives it back. Now it's Szoboszlai, delivered with swing. Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Rice. Played out wide. Turns and goes back.
Vara.
Deftly away. It's a throw-in.
İnternette tulla her sakın çıkarım.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals.
Biz internet
Saka. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Valla abi ara. İnternet değil içinde valla. Ja, besser gedezli buraya.
Forshaw.
Rozbuzank gedezli. Yeah.
Oh, lovely bit of
No
skill.
one's off.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
For a moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Pass somewhat off target. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Great vision. Szoboszlai kept his eye on it, and he's there. Van de Ven. And Adams. Rice.
Nu ga valla. Orası internette
Nicely
tulla
weighted
si
ball.
basta. Sakın
Bernardo
gedezli.
Silva. Now Foden. Chooses to go crossfield.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Spread out to the left. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's played it back. And here's Owen.
Bırakın.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's picked it up out wide. Bernardo Silva. And that has been clubbed away. Beckham. That's very neat. Forshaw does really well to win the ball there.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Still waiting for the game's
Yeah.
first breakthrough goal. Blackburn are looking to break at pace. That has not gone well.
Look.
Opts for safety. Forshaw. Not the most accurate pass. Bernardo Silva is the team's great visionary. Out to the left it goes. Well seen, saw that coming. He
What a
ran
love,
really
huh?
well and stopped it.
Listen, let's check off on this. Internet çıkarsa gideriz bir buraya. Pap çıkıyor. Ben amarak
Hit
kalktım.
half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How would you review the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. Scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Eski Winger'de ne güzel buna kavur.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Bernardo Silva. And it's Bernardo Silva.
Yeah.
Shin to shin, bicep to
Oğlum
bicep, and he
şarkı
wins out.
saf be.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Foden. Oh, sweet
Hey,
feet.
Peter mi yana?
He's had it taken
Slow
off
up.
him. Now then, the ball's come loose. Lovely bit of skill.
Ola da
Well,
ciddi
the
level
defence
boys.
proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is back. Bullish header!
Ana ne bırakıp kumara?
No, not the best of headers.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Stipos istacja polvoraka. Çıkar.
Saka. And it's Bernardo Silva. Over to the left. Foden gets into some space. Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bernardo Silva. He is just caressing the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nagli pohmo.
And it's Bernardo Silva.
Doğru.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Doğru bir
Well,
sistem.
there's still neither side really getting onto the front foot. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Orak geçti şimdi. 2-3 internet'e aç.
It looked as though that
Yeah,
might lead to something
Hans.
quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Ola da çok.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, it's a
This
nice
was
idea,
a
but
bust,
the
yeah.
execution was lacking. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Çocukların gol
That
attı
defending
burada.
is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Listen,
He has
Oregon.
found a way through. Bernardo Silva. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Beckham plays it short. Saka. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race. Goes for a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Allah'ım.
It's in! And that could well be the winner!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
The goal scorer after 71
Blackburn
minutes
making
is
consecutive changes
number
here.
47.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, experienced voices need to be
Yeah,
heard now,
what up?
along with
Oh.
good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Ora.
So Jim, what do you think?
Yeah.
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better. Well,
Hırvatistan
that's
mı
certainly more
ya?
like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Pedro Neto! Fantastic from Pedro Neto! A finish of true class! And this is getting better and better. You know, you just know
Zaten
there is
anlamayken
no stopping
Uzay'ı
that.
bana
I
versin.
think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Karına yara uğra tal yara.
Bernardo Silva. That's a good ball out wide. He's in plenty of space here. Well, that is
Var
one
Ali
way to
şu an
stop
ama.
him. Well, the defence just about came out
Hadi
on
Ömer
top,
abi.
but they were certainly tested. And he's on a charge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Pedro Neto. The final 5 minutes. Soboslai could try cutting inside here. And that's been repelled. Cantwell.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Foden gets into a good position.
4 added minutes
Cleared
has
away.
been indicated.
Arada представили морти yara.
Cantwell.
Orange boss da tali.
Some resolute defending there. Pedro Neto is onto it in a flash.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Just eases him off the ball.
Arada var. İngör drop and
And there goes the final whistle. What a satisfying performance.
Yes,
A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Foden claiming the Man of the Match award,
Arsene,
and there is very little room for argument. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight.
Best make. Մի հատ էլ անենք զադանյան վերցենք մտնենք դիվիզիոն։ Օ, թազը բաներ է տվել, արա։ Ինչ ամանում հազար մի հատ էլ կխաղանք։ Գատ ուզում ենք վերցում։
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. And he's had a hit! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Çok dızbı. Çıkakılıyor.
And he's gone searching crossfield. Oh, there's a probing ball.
İyi.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Gördün mü? Sırın.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I really like the look of this guy, Foden, who to me is a player who has a bit of everything. An eye for goal, quick feet, great vision.
Tries from a long way out. It's a loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? Hit into the middle. And he's taking no chances there. And the finish! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Bernardo Silva. A probing pass. And this is Owen.
Yeah,
that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. It's not taken him long.
Ne on
That's going to be a booking.
It was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
What a Beckham! It's hit the crossbar. And that has been knocked clear. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He has found a way through. Can they get him away? Ah, that's a fine interception. He's looking wide. Saka. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good switch, that.
Foden.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Looking to play him in.
What?
Owen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Now it's Foden. He is through here. Lovely feet. Bernardo Silva.
Vara la vara
Crosses
etiş bağda
blocked,
çizsin.
and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. He's in plenty of space here.
Böyle uğraş kapımı.
And now they can spring out of defence. Rice picks it up from the goal kick. And it's Beckham. Bernardo Silva. Palmer is onto this. Saka. Rice. And this is Owen. Chance, surely! He scored! So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think
Arada
the next
destek
5 to 10
PL aradı,
minutes
bunu
will
sana
call
mı
for real
taşıdı?
focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Baxa vara.
Bristol
Oğlum,
deciding
boğazın
to
kara.
turn to the long ball now. Can he finish?
Mısır'ın ne ya?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oranın ne?
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Climbs up big! Taken with style! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Things starting to look very... And it's Owen. He's had a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight.
Arada uğraş.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals.
Öyle ne
You
olsun
cannot
olsun.
help feeling that the second half will supply
Biles
more.
merrat kalkçığı kompütür.
And we're already back up and running after half-time. Owen. Palmer. Nicely spread. Most accurate pass.
Baxa vara. Abi se prca bančimo na samotných divizionere. Jsou radši byli motný.
That's a sharp pass. Adams gets across to intercept that.
Para ateş hala demek kaynas.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Adams calmly anticipates. And that's going right the way across. Beckham. Beckham. Cleared away. Oh, that's neat.
Doğru pırnet sana.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, they've set out to
Whoa,
mark him
fella.
now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
He has a look up. They've got to be quick to recover. In he goes again!
Wow, sıkıntı ya.
Oh, that's fabulous! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Bristol give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Van der Ven. Nicely shaped ball. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Beckham, there's the shot! They've done it! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes.
After 68
Perfect
minutes
placement,
is
the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 18.
So now the difference is 3.
Number 9.
And he shoots!
Oldu lan.
Keeper's got
Ya
his
da
work
parti
done.
mort gider ha.
What a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
It's a mighty effort! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. Foden. That looks a good ball through. The referee has given a
Biraz
corner.
hangarım ben artık.
Substitution on the field.
It's their second
11.
corner of the game.
Number 10. Coming on the
That
field.
should get the job done.
Number 26.
And now
Number
a sudden
36.
chance to counter. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, can he get onto this? Foden. Oh, that pass isn't the best. They get a throw in. Palmer, looking for a runner. Cleared away. Well, that is one way to stop him. Palmer. Now that looks a decent ball.
Orada offside biraz.
Beckham gets flagged offside.
Heh.
Foot in. Rice goes steaming forward.
İyi.
Well timed, excellent interception. That pass has been well intercepted. Knocks it out wide. Soboslai did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Doğru
And that
buldun sana.
interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Palmer has created one goal already. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
At a time.
Face to face with the keeper. Tries a shot! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was
What's
willing
up,
him
love? You
to
get
supply the
chocolate
finish,
again.
and he came up trumps.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. It's become a case of men against boys. Now, who's going to be first to this? Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply...
The ոսկի վերցենք։ Ինչ է տվել։ Որ կստել։ Так, վիճապեչի Avicimos. Avicimos, cuidado. Uns bumpetes. Isso agora. Ora, isso é escalera. Todo porção que é. Barza. Barza. Pravi poluzoshi. Bardıq. İşara. Çen kızımı gel. Bonus. Assim çağırsın. Assim çağır. Este. Ara bırak. Çözü bırakır. Nagatomo. Hiç ya bak şey. Allah olsun. Ya ve Voskine versek. Լուբնի։ Ինչ վերցենք ախպեր։ Ոնակ ես կլուբնա չեմ ասում։ Անդակա, հա։ Վերցենք։ Manchester United կոսկի։ Ես ոսկին վերցենք մի հատ, չմնա էլի ուրիշին, աշի լմացիլի պաս։ Կապ չկա էլի։ Մտնենք դիվիզիոնի ոսկի վերցնենք։ Manchester'ը կարն է ոս խաղան, բայց Օդենո աղան, հա։ Սով կերեն է։ Սինչը։ Որի գիտես ինչու։ Ես իստետ խաղա։ Այսինչ։ Այսինչ։ Որտեղ է խաղը։ Այսինչ անդրոն այսինչ խաղը։ Hold on. Let's see, Aha! Oh.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes?
There's
nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I really like the look of this guy, Foden, who, to me, as a player, has a bit of everything.
Law is on, and the shots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Good save, keeper read that well.
I actually fancied him to score then, but you should give the keeper credit for doing his bit.
Pedro Neto. Gerrard. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Finds himself uncertain. Oh, he's been caught in here. Can he get on the end of this? Pedro Neto. Lovely feet.
Spawners are spawners.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
What's the score from the goal?
Foden proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
İyi.
He's found a way past, and he's managed to get free. Turns and goes back. That's very neat. It's a mighty effort. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Manchester United are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good.
There they go, hunting again.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Մտնենք մի հատ խփենք այս տայմին։ Այլ չի տալի արա, ինչ ես այդքան մտածում արա։
Joelinton. Beckham is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Adams. Szoboszlai for Joelinton. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, super ball! He's had it taken off him. Now there's a fine ball.
Oh! Asi bizim golleri cıvartı mı? Barnett.
Foden. Saka. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, nice touch. And here's Beckham. And the shot!
Barnett zara.
Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Watford are looking to go forward now. And he's intervened well there. Szoboszlai. Great vision. Foden gets into some space. Rice. And it's Szoboszlai.
İyi. Ara boss passes ortada.
Threads one in. Law could try cutting inside here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Ara ne vastara Bernardo.
Wilshere.
Steve Waits.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Bernardo Silva. And Adams. Szoboszlai. Adams. It's Saka. And it's Beckham. And they've got a throw.
Bernardo Silva down.
Van der Ven. He's got 5 minutes till half-time.
Ara this is the best issue.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Wilshere, well seen, saw that coming. Now it's Bernardo Silva, looking for options for movement.
What permits?
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, chance for a shot! Oh, taken with style. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're...
So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So once again, we're underway. Aims beyond the defence. He slings it in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now this could be a chance. There's the shot! Goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Manchester United take the lead. Referee's given a throw. It's a really well-measured ball.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Beckham. Owen will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Thinks about the shot. Pedro Neto shot a goal! Really well taken goal. Level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So all square, and not for the first time. Well, the judge... Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Manchester United have themselves a chance from the spot. Now, power or placement. Manchester United! As close to a certainty as can be.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Manchester United go into the lead. Saka. Watford appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game-changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Joelinton. That's a passing really easy on the eye. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Pedro Neto. Real chance! Cleared away.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Szoboszlai. Bernardo Silva is always scanning the pitch for targets. Nicely weighted ball. Joelinton. That is lovely. Referee's had a good look and given them a corner. Manchester United have their second corner now. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Beckham. Rice.
And
they can counter here. Pedro Neto is onto this. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, good take in a good area.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Արա չթողեց պաստան։
That looks a decent ball. Robertson got a long way forward to join the attack.
Արա լավ էլի։
Pass isn't the best. Saka. Beckham. Manchester United disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
Beckham-ի վիճակ։ Խուզը, այսիշ մտա բարա։ Արա այ ախպեր միացրıq կանք զզվծրիր արա բա։ Չա բզում արա։ Որես ինչ էր ես սանոմով։
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 14, Pedro Neto. Coming on to replace him is number 20.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Great ball if he can get there.
Taking place.
Forlan. Now Ødegaard. He's dealt with that really well.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ay kezi bol.
He's tried one!
Yeah, ora
It's
gnas.
probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Ora la ora.
Ambitious ball here. Van der Ven promptly onto that, and that is that.
Rule stali.
It's a goal kick.
Sa gılxov tanımlı adı ezgi de.
That's been intercepted.
Added time.
Van der Ven. And the number on the board is 3. Rodri. Now it's Owen.
Ora la ora bırnım çi toğum et.
Haaland.
Ora.
Ball, good take.
Все.
And that's it.
Ахтана.
Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours.
Oskin verțen cu hölnenk divizion. Minat futbolist karank bağırsın. Kavur voski ulenk. Ay. Voskiները որ ճարում ենք։ Որ դուց բացենք։ Այս ինչա։ Չով կա որ։ Սա մատ մեկին ստուզ վերցեմ ենք նայի։ Կեսի։ Ինչ եմ անում կեսի ինա։ Էսով է։ Այ լուրի։ Չէ, ես մեկից կբացեմ։ Ստից, այս անից մեկ մարմուշ։ Մարմուշ դու էլ ինչ կլի որ։ Չէ ոչ ստեղա։ Էսով է։ Իդրիսը գույի։ Ախպերես ինչ իդրիսաներ ես տալի։ Օպսը։ Բոյը մեկ։ Գնացինք։ Դիվիզիոն մտանք։ Մտանք դիվիզիոնները։ Почти. Более обновление Որս իշքան ֆուտբոլիստ կախբեր։ Մի գժանոց է տիրում ստե։ Մի գժանոց է։ Որը Պետրին 97 է դարը ախպեր։ Ում տեղը մցնենք Պետրին։ Պետի մեկին մցնենք, ձև չկա, ես Պետրին ես պետի պահեմ։ Ոսկեն նոր մեկ։ Հելով կա։ Ոսկե օրինակ։ Որես իշքան ֆուտբոլիստ կա զա, ռեզերվը։ Ժանոց արա։ 95 սովարա։ Կակա, մակա արա, ես իշք։ Մարտինելի, Ռոդրիգո, Վիչոն, եսի, որն է ուժեղ, եսի թե հենի չէ, եսի է ուժեղ ապր, ում տեղը մցնենք ապր, եսի, Անքելով կա, վիրց, եսիլա ուժեղ, ուբոյից իշկա, 94 սալը, ոսքանակ մեսի ու ֆուտբոլում ենք, ոսիմ եմ, Որես իշքան ֆուտբոլիստ կախբեր, ես Օբամեյան, ես ինչ է, արա ինչ Օբամեյան վապշե արա, որես, я вообще, ոնցենք, մտանք, գնացինք, Կավիչա ենք անում հեսա, կավիչա կավարած սեղպելի ենք մցնում, ոս մեկն է ժամորդն արա, ամոքի հետ ենք խաղում, Արա բանին պտմցն է, դան ինչ է, Օլիս է ունի այլ, ես իշքան ֆուտբոլիստ կախբեր, Չգիտես որ մեկին խաղցանց, լավ էլ թմանը, ես ինչ հետ կենդրում, Ամանալ ասս տնակ ինչ թումանով, ես դրա, որ ես ինչ ես հավք է աղթան, Մենակ ինչ ենք անում սրա հետ, Подозвал, а вот слушай. Չէ, ֆիլզը զր փոխում։ Ախել աստղի մա։ Միացիլ է։
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Bernardo Silva delivers.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Inter Milan already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Carvajal works it forward. Now it's Raul. Turns back here, probably the best option. Costa Curta. Bastoni cuts out the pass. Rijkaard. David Villa. Inter Milan finding their passes. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Now
it's Van Basten. Iniesta. Played into space. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Carvajal. Oh, he's given it away. Oh, super ball. Loose ball down, there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's in a great position here. And this is Iniesta. Out to the right. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
He's a sharp little ball here. Kvaratskhelia with the delivery. Punched away. Olise is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Engages and forces him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's made its way to him. Now it's Olise. David Villa. Out of play for a goal kick. Nicely aimed pass. Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press. Now, can they get him away? Pickford claims comfortable. No, that's been intercepted. And that's a good-looking ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Carvajal. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Out to the left it goes. Looking to play him in. Van Basten proves just a little bit too strong.
Yeah.
An uncompromising challenge.
Orayı gezdim.
Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Hallelujah,
That's the end of that.
Talia.
It all started well enough. He's had it taken off him. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kvaratskhelia.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Knocks it out wide. And it's Bernardo Silva. Lovely bit of skill. Passing is crisp and sharp. Out towards the flank. Dunk. Beckham looking to add to his goal. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far.
Adam ya,
And
doğru,
inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Beckham.
Here we go again then.
8, Raul.
A solitary goal.
Coming on
That
the
has been the
field.
crucial difference.
Number 5, Petri. Number 22.
Now it's
Isco.
Villa. That's tidy. Chance for a shot!
Doğru laf kapat.
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Costa Corta.
İyi. Ayak bir. Baba pas pas Namir. Vay.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Dunk. And it's Pedri.
Ara.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any
Take
better
it.
outcome there. Isco.
Aysta gelen golle.
And here's Iniesta. Tries to dink it through. Tries a shot!
İyi de gelen golle.
And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make
Orayı
the boss just a
kapıyı
little happy
veriyorum
now.
Fatsalı.
One sweeping move executed with
İyi
deadly
ara
efficiency.
versin
Inter are
de.
such an adept counter-attacking team.
Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Over to the left. Pedri. And it's Isco. And this is Van Basten. Played out to the left flank. Pings it across.
La var.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think
Oğlum.
about.
That's clear cut. It's a free
Patlar
kick.
günü sonra derine
That's going
hanım
to be a
sonra.
booking.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Oğlum.
He has a look up.
Oğlum Fatsaları boş çıkınız.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The
İyi.
defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Ayak bir. Oldu Portsa. Şes.
Isco, oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Kvaratskhelia.
Oh, great feat.
İyi. Ara aktır. Ne
Untidy
sana?
challenge, free kick given.
Şes. Böyle ne yapacağız? Skabi çok çıkarım falan.
Well, this is
Harbi
worrying.
kas
He is
alsa
not the
var
sort of player who tends to
Ne
stay down.
sobayık ya.
Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the
Başkanı
rest of the
kalmış.
game with 10 men.
Բանին բերեց։ Մի ապոզը մնաց։ Լավ, թե տենքա ես կփոխեմ։ Խաղային ոճս, աղբեր չեմ։ Ես կփոխեմ։ Վրաց պասկար պասը։ Իսկում։ Ինչ է սանում ապեր շատ հետաքրքիր է։ Արա դե խաղան քոարա։ Բաստոնի մցրեց արա։ Չի թողում նայի։ Դրա ռոպեները չպրծավ չեմ հասկանում։
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Lenova
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 22. Isco. Coming on the field. Number
Հենց այդ պայն պիտի
It's
կախես
Bernardo
արա։
Silva. That's
Number
very
23,
neat.
Kagawa. Substitution in progress.
And here's Pedri.
Արա դե նայի ոնց է կզելների մեջ
That's
արա։
not the cross he had in mind.
Վայ։
Tries to play it through. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Pedri going full steam ahead down the left flank. Opts for safety. Carvajal is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Real chance!
Ուր ես խփում արա ձախի վրա
And
եկեք
that is
ձախի
wildly off target.
Incredible.
Champion.
He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Ինչ լավ տեղ էր արա։
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Brahim Diaz. Now it's Batistuta. Not the most accurate pass.
Հələ նայի արա։
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And he's forced to go back. Van Basten. It's played through for him. He has found the way through.
Հələ ուր է
Terrific
խփում
header.
արա։ Վայ։
All at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Bastoni. And Caggiolu. Pass somewhat off target.
Արա չի է թվում արա։
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That's going to go a long way. It's a searching pass.
Ah.
This isn't the best. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest.
Արա
but
լավ։
Still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify
Oh,
as a
no.
steal.
Արա
Looking for
խայտարը։
options for movement.
Ահա։
It's out for a
Լավ
goal kick.
պրծանք արա։ Առաջ էի գնացի շատ։ Ուտում են գոլը։
Costa Corta. Now that looks a
Արա
decent
չի
ball,
գցում նորմալ։
but it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Հələ ոնց տարավ պահեց է, շատ ճիշտ է խաղում։
I think we might be done here,
Շատ
Peter.
ճիշտ
I
է
don't see
խաղում։
there being enough time for them to try again.
Ի։ Արա քիստա։ Արա լսեն նայարա։
Oh, that was vital. Pedri.
There will be
And he's been shifted off it.
Հələ նայարա
Shows there
գնաց
will be
արա։
3 extra minutes. Right card, demonstrating his defensive quality there.
Հələ ոնց է տալի վերջի բա։
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Quality ball. Bernardo
Արա
Silva.
թոյթանք արա, մալադեց մարդը կարմիրով։
Decent
Հայ
game
հայ
of
կերեմ
football,
էր ապրել։
intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out,
Молодец.
unable.
Կարմիր քարտով հայ-հայա կրեմ էր ապրել։ Թուրքին չէր նենսա որ։ Արա բայց սե շիլնի ապրել։ Լելի։ Չի 100 տարիա չի խաղում, բայց լավ է։ Ուզում էի բանին մտցնել, Չելսի խաղ հարձակվողը։ Նա փոշմանանք։ Գրել է արա ոնց խաղաթողի մապը, խառնվա իրար։ Ինչ է լավ, հախավ, ինչ արեց։ Բայց ինչ են անում, սաղ փախնում եմ չեմ ժողում։ Ահա, անկավ մերը սխվել է վտկնոքի։ Եկա հա Ռեալ Մադրիդը Մեսսի ուր։ Ռեալ Մադրիդը եկավ Մեսսի ուր ապեր։ Ախ, գնանք ինչ ալում, ապրես։ Շոբիչուն մտավ, Մեսսի մտավ։ Պետրիս։ Այս իշխան խաղցող կա։ Ինձ պայքար է այդ։
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then.
Yo, long Nora.
For me, Peter, David Beckham is one of the greatest white players of his generation.
And a bit of a throwback in a way, in the sense that he's a right-footed right winger.
Yeah, it's the perfect position for him. His game has never been about cutting inside. It was kind of to hit the byline and get crosses in.
He's often mentioned, though, hasn't he, that he'd rather play in the middle.
Yeah, and that's something I find hard to understand personally, in view of his brilliant skill set.
He's looking wide.
That's
That's a little off target. Looking for options for movement. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Rummenigge. Very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And Aston tries to clear, and he's had a hit. And now they can spring out of defence. Over to the left. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Yeah.
Beckham.
Other
side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And it's Gerrard. Oh, that's well spotted.
He's a sharp little ball here. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Van Basten threads one in. And Bernardo Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And it's Beckham. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nedved. That's a cute ball. Beautifully weighted. Oh, what has happened here? He's having a shot! Danger averted for now. Searching pass he's played there. Played out to the right. Oh, that's a key interception. Pedri. And the counter is on. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Very nearly half an hour gone.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Maldini. Now he's got space here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rummenigge.
Love, no.
Again, can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, can he get onto this? Kvaratskhelia is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
This might spell danger. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He has found the way through. And this is Beckham. Shapes the shot. And he's done it. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Gol. Marcó en el minuto 40 el
So
dorsal
the first
5.
goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Looking for a runner. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Carvajal is one whose deliveries we all know about. Rijkaard, made out to the left flank. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Beckham. And he's forced to go back. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Центральный полузащитник вообще чего не делает, мы сагапазали.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10.
Here we go again.
El dorsal 15.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
El dorsal 17. Gerard. Serán sustituidos por el
ball by the
dorsal
goalkeeper.
El dorsal 21.
Dostasın.
Cristiano Ronaldo. El dorsal 22. Ibrahimovic. El dorsal 25. Yaya Touré.
Somewhat off target.
El dorsal 19.
Beckham. Here's a man who
Ora,
his teammates
ora.
can look to in all times. Crosses chance!
Ormestin ya.
It's in!
Başkanı dikip korsaret sana.
They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this
Ora,
time.
That's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just
Ora,
anticipating
ora.
goalkeeping power and
Ora,
spillage,
ora.
and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
And very quickly, the substitute made
Ora.
his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Bernardo Silva.
Ora, genau das kaynara.
Bernardo Silva. Lovely bit
İyi,
of skill.
straf var ha.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Mortet
He
sarıya
was the one player you
straf.
had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Beckham is eyeing up his options in the middle.
Ora la var.
Aimed in towards the... Up he goes!
Abres,
He
abres.
scores! And again they hit the front. Simple, certain,
Uğruna
effective.
şükür
He
geç.
just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't
Ora.
be used.
Suçen anıttı kız.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Ora, internette. Ora,
Just eases him off the ball. Tries to pass it through.
ora donlanmadı
Well,
hala.
that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Ora
They
hiç
just need
hanım
to sort out their end
affeder.
product, and quickly.
Hiç kalktı ve sarılına yara.
And he decides to cross it.
Ora çiğ tu mahber.
Van Basten being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to
Öyle
snuff
ne
out the
yara,
threat now
olsa
to turn into
İlk
indiscipline.
kere korsan ama futbolisti.
A slightly better ball would have led
Öyle
to a
ne
very
olsa
different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the
Hangisi?
best decision.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Ora në mund sa gali pasni.
Big attack. That is a little undercooked. Beckham. And Kvaratskhelia.
Ora mund sa në srat zërit.
Yaya
Sen
Toure.
Tano mara.
Luis Suarez. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Laf pracınke. Laf pracınke. İbrahimovic na kıtsım ora.
Cleared without complication. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Ara de la veli.
Imaginative pass.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Beckenbauer is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, ara sakeli.
An
Ara
intelligent run, but the
manlara.
pass just lacked pace.
Rëndina yara.
And here's Suarez. Terrific header.
Laf pracınkeli.
Close to drawing level.
That was
Ora sin
extremely
çağıram
good focus from the
kendisinin
keeper,
kararlı.
and it could turn out to
Alik-GAMING,
be quite a significant moment.
Laf pesanküneni xağa. Lafçı. Verla koviçu.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, the ball's this time
Böyle sanarsın yara.
No mistake.
Ray kezi bana. Kapsan gamma
We
orta.
are level. What
Na
a
yara.
contest.
Kere kav neşa.
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just
Öyle
don't give
xağa
up on
harım
anything.
harım yapıyor.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Bernardo Silva has it out wide and in space.
Rëçit oğlum tamara bırnak kısa batalım.
That is good. Super running, sharp
Ara
movement. Came up
kara.
against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Ball comes in.
Orada. Arlısın ha yara.
That might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Carvajal.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Strong running down that left flank. Welcomes it in.
Eee.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Vinicius Junior really has the
Oranın
confidence
değil,
and skill
olsa
to be able
böyle
to hold the ball
olmalı,
up
he?
like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving
Habrá
quickly.
4 minutos de descuento.
And it's Pedri.
Ora. İyi. Ora.
Van Dijk. He's
Hele
certainly
lave
caught him
ara.
there. It's a free kick.
Ara
He is
izlemiştim
going into that
afarin.
little black book. And he's heaved it away. Well, that has not gone well. Vinicius Junior.
Vay yara.
We are into stoppage time.
Ara. Вараза си процентна махава.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Engages
What?
and forces him off the ball.
Eli içara. Da vara.
Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of...
Երկու հաճույքեր իջսրեց։ Ով իջսնը մահապես, չգիտեմ, ես սրանք ինձանից ուժեղ են, թուլ են։ Լնա է, ապես, կեսպե չեմ էլ հաս է վապշի աղբեն։ Я իջսնում։ Հիմա ջուր խմենք։ Really cool grass, the love channel go the more and thought to against it. Look at it. Ensemble, guess so well.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Well,
the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Tries
to pass it through. Doku, Dunk gets across to intercept that. It's a promising position. Now it's Doku. Oh, that's neat. Now the cross, he rises! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, that's a move which should be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt. All too easy.
Ora horse nere?
Oh, it's Van Basten. Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Doku crosses it in here. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably.
What a cheat
pass, but can he get there? Drives it, terrific header. He's keen, determined to have his say.
Fenerbahce really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
That looks incredible. He's cut it out. So we're still where we started right now. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball.
Played with finesse. Kagawa. Doku. Doku! Good try, very good try in fact.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Kagawa. And it's Beckham.
Yeah,
and this is Van Basten. That has been slung wide. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Spread it left. Now it's Kagawa. Pressure coming in from all directions. Has a shot!
What a love, what a...
Just a fraction high.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Plays the return pass, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Adams. Serginho. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Bernardo Silva inara.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Öyle
Half time.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nice physical challenge. Now it's Batistuta. Good read, needed to be. Kvaratskhelia wriggles his way through. Oh, that's fabulous. That's very neat. Beckham with the cross. And he's made sure that's not getting through. It's a really well-measured ball. That's a little off target. Kagawa. And he's picked it up out wide.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, more there.
The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Well, that pass is finished.
Veli Ibrovicheka.
Some good work on the right flank here.
Yeah.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Carvajal anticipates. Now it's Doku. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Carvajal.
Oh.
And it's Batistuta. Looking to go deep. It's a mighty effort! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it. It was drilled.
Yeah. Era passing talent in Chesana. Costa Cortes in Chess. What a nine Tabetsara.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Costa Corta. And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancel each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football.
And we're off again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. Gravenberg does really well to win the ball there. And Bernardo Silva!
Just wide. Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
I love it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's a sharp little ball here. Ambitious ball here. Not the most accurate pass. Dunk. Beckham is always looking to play quality balls. And Carvajal. Kagawa. Gravenberg wins the duel this time. Makaleli. And it's Serginho. Crosses it into the air. He's got four. They've done it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Fenerbahce have penetrated for the first time.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Dunk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. So we've reached the hour mark.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
This has gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity.
What a brilliant
save from Khan.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Passing nice and neat. Owen, there's the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Absurd era, jogamos nós rapazes golo ou não. Esse ano mas está na. Prosim isto image ora sinchona mo. Mas isto não pode pôr na dera.
Substitution for Fenerbahce.
And we have our very first corner.
Van Dijk. Number 20, Doku. Coming on the field, number 8, Alessandro Bastoni.
They've played it short.
Number 5, Vieira. Substitutions taking place.
Ora, genazia na rabbiamo cara.
Are looking to go forward now.
Non se le era un genazia.
he's going to be disappointed with that. Pedri. Kukçu's cross. Khan deals with that nice and simple.
Ibrahimovic artın Nerberis. Cuts
out the supply. And it's Pedri. And here's Mbappe. Played back.
Why?
Threads one in.
It's
Ibrahimovic. Oh, the ball's run loose here. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Kagawa. Nice-looking ball. Oh, shooting chance! David Villa gets snagged offside.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Just eases him off the ball. Kukçu. Now it's Villa. It's Pedri. Searching pass he's played there.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Chance! And it's hoisted clear. Played into space. Nicely weighted ball. And that has left him in a heap. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Nicely intercepted. And it's Carvajal. He's got away. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. He's gone for goal! Denied by an instant.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Expertly cut out.
Let's start.
They've scored! That clinches it. There really is no way back now. Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Added minutes has
Ended
been
up in no
indicated.
man's land. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. A probing pass, chips it through. Serginho, good ball, good take. 4 added minutes on the board. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us.
Yarısını mek açık tarafa. Sıfır tool team herhalde. Elevim herhalde. Bir daha futbolistop karacak. Ibrahimovic zibilara. Sağ kaşı gündekleri taraf. Valla besin ki absürt kalkıyor.
Drgić więc Legia stanowi.
Խոյ, մայլ սրա դեմ, հա։ Ինձ որ ամենաթույլ թիմը այս նորվա բանն էր, որ գրավան։ Որ այսը չթողես դզեմ արա մի անգամից ստարտ գնաց։
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Ասկնան ինչ աստ է կատարում։ Ադե լավ է էլի, ոչ։
So that's got things underway.
There's a name in this lineup, Peter,
Ora,
that's
dusat
synonymous
așa.
with being dependable.
Ay
The man they
kesin.
call safe hands.
Yep, David Seaman, one of the outstanding keepers of his time and a commander of tight defence because of the understanding he develops with those in front.
Zaire
Oo.
Emery. Oh, easy
Oran
pickings
mola
there.
de sonra ti ոնց էր եկել է բերեք այնցրե։
And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic!
Mola de ծապրդ
And he has
բաշ։
kicked it out somehow.
Ոնց էր
I think
գնաց
he's
այդ
done great there,
կայնը։
both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Corner number 2 then. Mendieta goes short. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Isco. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Որն լավ արա։
Subtlety about that challenge. Bernardo Silva.
Որս քարտը կնգնեմ, արա սիճա կատարվում։
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at
Որն
one
լավ
another.
արա։ Տվեց էլի արա պասը։
And it's Isco. Rijkaard. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And we get on to this. Vinicius Junior. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Արա հանեց արա։
And that certainly packed a punch.
Որը։
Now it's Beckham. Now the ball in.
Որը ինչ հանեց։
And now they can spring out of
Այ
defence.
արա։
Still goalless at the moment.
Offside
It's a
արա։
searching pass. Caught offside that time.
Որը դիշկան պաշտպան կա։
Beckenbauer. Possession football, Jim. We're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Bernardo Silva chasing after it. Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there. Ibrahimovic. Kagawa. Kagawa, well,
Or
not
no,
to
what a
lose out
brilliance.
here, not against this opponent. Rodri. Beckenbauer. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Isco. It's Vinicius Junior.
That was lovely, that.
He is through here. He's being urged to shoot. And that's a fine challenge.
Ռիշլով
Dunk,
խաղցավ արա։
defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Isco did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Zaire Emery conjures time and space where few can. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Kagawa. Bernardo Silva in acres of space out wide. He's shifting through the
Ուրս
gears
ինչ
here.
անում ողբեր։
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was
Արա
no way
բռնեց
through.
արա, սպանեց արա։
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. What a save by Seaman! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Արա ալստնայ արա։
And now a sudden chance to counter. Somewhat off target. Costa Curta.
Արա չի տեսե։ Ներով բռնես։ Արա
Ibrahimovic.
բռնես
Ibrahimovic!
մալադես վրատարից։
And
Ցպալ է
again
յարը։
the keeper stands strong.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Mendieta with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Vinicius Junior.
Արա դες սպծվիր
That
արա։
is a foul.
Կարմիր դու հանիլ է դրան արա։
Alexander-Arnold has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm he is therefore off. Mendieta. Ibrahimovic, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory, chips it through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Dunk.
2 added
Isco.
minutes has been indicated.
Ող արա։
And it's Zaire Emery.
Օրես ինչ արի։
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Good read, needed to be. Beckham.
Դրնեուրա տալի
Well,
արա։
it's a key interception.
Դուր արա։
Played out towards the right wing.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Great ball if he can get there. He's away. There's
Արա
the
բռնեց
shot.
արա։
He's been taken down and the
What's
referee
that
has
doing,
pointed at the
Zalabas?
spot. So
Karmik
a
kudurun
big
hele.
chance now from 12 yards. So this the chance to fire his team in front.
Արա բռնեց արա,
What a
օրես
save by
արա։
Seaman! Oh, he's
Ալա։
missed it, and the referee
Ինչ
blows.
շանամ այդ Մեսսին պիտի բերեմ էլի
So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached.
Ինտեղը
They
բերեմ
rather
գնամ այդ
cancel each other out in the
Մեսսին։
first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, look, it may be 0-0, but it's had its moments. I think the most notable, of course, being the missed penalty. It could prove to be pretty costly, and we'll have to wait and see on that.
Որսերևս ինչ խաղ
So we
է։
are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Խայտարակություն է։
And we are
What a
already
penalty.
promptly back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a
Well,
good
let's
sign.
try, eh?
Things are about to change. We
Let's
need
try.
a little more life in this.
Now it's Van Basten. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Արա նա յարա, լես։
Mendieta.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an
Արա
interesting
դելա ավելի
matchup.
գցի սպանին արա։
Isco. And it's Rodri. Opts for safety. Here's Rodri. Rijkaard is the distributor in chief, always looking for movers. And he is going into that little black book.
What is this car այստեղ է նախքերս։ Դա չես ունի։ Ուշ չմտա, ոչ պենալ է, ոչ ենի, այս ինչ հանեմ այստեղ։ Ոնց ուշ կաղեր են կարա թռավալ տալը։
We have got changes here, on both sides in fact.
To replace him is
Mendieta,
number 22, Isco. Substitution in progress.
and here's Mbappe. That's a nicely weighted pass. Oh, that was vital. Bernardo Silva. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. He's had it taken off him. It's an imaginative pass. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And that has left him in a heap. Over to the left. Baresi calmly anticipates. Deep through. Cleared away. First an hour gone. Now he's got space here. And he was quick to react. Tries to pass it through, and that is expertly dealt with. No breakthrough, and well into the second period, it is still anyone's game. Zaire Emery. Isco. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Beckenbauer. Dunk. Baresi. Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that ball.
Now it's Isco. Very nicely done. And a chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved. Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Now it's Vinicius Junior, and he's picked it up out wide. Number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. So their 4th corner of the game. Cleared without complication. Spread out to the left. The defence opting here for strength in numbers.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's clever. He's got away. He's onside.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their
çiğ
approach
boğazım
and
var ha.
start shifting this ball out wide.
He's found the way through. And the cross comes in.
Well
played, well played.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests.
Öyle
Really
maç
tough
çıkar.
to go.
He's beaten the last shoot.
Oğlum
It's
vaxtasın
loose.
siz.
Who's going to get there? Kagawa. Isco. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Bernardo Silva receives it in a wide position. Aims beyond the defence. He's had a shot!
Oğlum
And it's
void
hit
bu
the
ara.
woodwork and out!
Void sana.
That's caused a worry or two.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Mendieta is
Hırsızdan
there and he
çıkıyor.
can get that clear.
Neyin çağrı ne?
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Great vision. Oh, important interception.
Oranın üstüne bas. Şu versiz.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Right card. Pulls
Ah.
off and
Allah
time
var
is
ha.
up. So we finish as we started.
Siz
Try as they
çapırtı
might,
şıngala.
neither was able to break through.
Absurd anasını. Sırf ayıklarlar geçmiyor. Նայր ինչ ծրեց սա լիչա մի հատ գրված ինչ խաղացել եմ լստը նայարա բարմի քարտը սխ հարամարում Ուսուն սար արդի Ակ Հիմա տնանք ինչա կատարվելու Էլի հա հարամոնելու արա Ինցիպի սենց կանք է
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy, Michael Elise, will be very much on show here. He's, I think, superb in that position on the right-hand side. I don't want to see him moved anywhere else in the team because he's expert.
Takes a shot!
What is this?
Off the post!
Wachting ara.
And he gets rid in a hurry. He's in space and looking for options. Rudiger attempts a clearance. Quality ball. Can he get it through? Dunk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Conte. Beckham. Out to the left it goes. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Osimhen. Osimhen. Dunk does really well to win the ball there. Mbappe. He's going to go. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Fenerbahce with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Decent chance!
That's
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Beckham, the regular corner taker.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Elise is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. They're back on the ball again. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. He's looking wide. Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide. Goes for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's there to get it away. Now it's Vinicius Junior. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
And that is not finding anyone.
Neither
of these two will shoot! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He has found the way through. Shifted off it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender who was ever so determined. Now it's Osimhen. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's managed to get free. Plays it across. Without complication. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. Beckham. He's a sharp little ball here.
Raceta mara. Ara la var etmiş. Sıkal tuğta
Early ball
vingara.
out from the back.
İnşari mara update hayali. Kaina veli.
And here's Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way through. Look at the space here. Very nicely done. And it's Kagawa. Oh, that's nice. And he's on it. Oh, shooting
Ara burna
chance!
mara.
Looking for the run. Bernardo Silva has it out wide and in space.
Ara la vara.
Danger averted for now.
Ara çit omudaranı
He's had a
mara.
look and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Ara la
So
vara.
we go in at half-time with
Since
most
bunch,
defences still
yeah.
yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just
Yeah,
wonder which
but it
team is
won't,
going to
sir.
up the ante first.
And he's picked it up out wide. And he shoots!
Ara la vara.
Fantastic from Elise!
This is
That
bana.
a gem! An absolute gem! And
Ara şu dara bulsa ne
finally, he
olur?
has breathed life into the game!
The goal scored for Fenerbahce. After 49
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Elise.
Fenerbahce are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of
Rene
half-time
wants a
encouragement was
Bernabeu.
all that's needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Vinicius Junior has it in a wide position. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's made its
Oh,
way to
lost.
him. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Vinicius
Ara
Junior.
luta vețara mă ești
Oh, he's
tăvăi.
managed to get himself offside.
La veselem կրվելու արա խայտ տարակությունն է, սա գոլ չեմ կարած։
Still chasing the game, trailing by
Դա
one.
չի թողում փաստան։
Elise, spread out to the left. And here's Mbappe, foot in.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with
Որը
their
լավ
backs
որա
to goal.
մազով պրծավ։
Well, quality
Well,
clearly
was-
deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Out towards the flank.
Ի,
Isco stood his ground strongly. Vinicius Junior. He's in a great position here. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
որը լավ որա։
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Pedri. And this is Van Basten. And he's
Որը
had
նստը
it nicked
ոնց է
away.
բռնում։
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value.
John Shorey
Վազի որա։
sticks it away. They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys
Yeah.
knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was
Must be
needed
gonna-
to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Vinicius Junior.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Coming on the field.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
It's a pretty
Դա դու
loose pass.
շարեք արա, ինչ եք
Nico
անում։
Williams. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vinicius Junior.
Ինչ անում։
That is ended
Ora
up in
lenna,
no
yeah.
man's land. Now it's Mbappe. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Խառնվավ իրար սա խաղապը։
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Pedri. Isco is always scanning the pitch for targets. Showing great feet there. That is lovely.
Ora դլավ արա։ Այ հաղթարա։
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Լստինա արա։
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Passing
Ora
is
love
crisp and
it.
sharp. Van Basten is flagged offside.
Տարակուսնա ապրեսի արդեն։ Արենուր մծրիմ կային իլեցրում հանում։ Ele կոմնաս։
Substitution for Fenerbahce.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Well read, and the danger is averted.
Ora բռնեց։
It's a loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Արա հետևից տարավ էլի գնդակ արա։
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nicely aimed pass. So much time and space here. And it's Pedri. He's having a
Ora
shot!
ապրես արա մեռնի սրտի արա։
What about that? And that may just do it. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold
Ora
out?
բռնեց արա,
Well, the last
բռնեց։
moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Nice looking ball.
That's positional gold. The utilisation.
He looks to lift it. He's gone for goal. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Ora լնդինա արա։ Գերինք զաթվապը մի ձև շորվով
And there
շարվով։
goes the final whistle.
Ում թիմ էր ապը։
They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped.
Ուրեմն նայ,
A tough
65-ը,
win
35-ի
earned
դիմաց։
through the power.
Քսանիրեք աչուկ, հա։ Որիշի առաջի դիվիզիոն ոնց է հասե ախպեր։ Ես զարմանում եմ արա։ Հայ տենց էլի, ասախ ես զարմանում, լկայնի։ Ես զարմանում ասա։ Երկրաբելի։ Գնանք ես ինչ ասելու լավ։
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's match.
The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half, and of course he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And that's going right the way across. Vinicius Junior. Played into the box. Out of play for a throw. Beckham. Nicely spread. And here's Bernardo Silva. Engages
Oh,
and
it's a
forces him
brilliant.
off the ball. Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. And this is Van Basten. Off target. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kagawa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Terrific header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, that's
Isso
a
bem
move which
são
shouldn't be allowed to
tímidos,
repeat.
não.
A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Ora é Sanchez do El. Parece que ele é sujar Sabah kırar mı? Ne çok iyi. Sadece böyle banka. İbrahimovic'ka.
Well timed, excellent interception. Kagawa quietly revving up. It's a pretty loose pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Carvajal. And it's Bernardo Silva. That's tidy. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pele.
Parece isso
Now
falarem.
the breakaway. The referee's awarded a free kick. Marquinhos. And Guardiol. Nicely aimed pass. Chouameni. Now it's Pele.
Ora!
Aims
No,
beyond
Gomez.
it. It's Pele!
O, bez wrota. Ora nervosem ga mută.
Hazard clipped into space. Costa Curta.
Ora nici arăți.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Foot in. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Upamecano. Argentina looking to pass their way through. Looking for a runner.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's found a way through. Bernardo Silva.
Penal
Looks as
ala.
though the ref has given a penalty. He
Penala
has.
değil.
So a big chance now from 12 yards. So this the chance to fire his team in front.
Ora? Eşin şeyler ha.
Opportunity wasted.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a
Anasını
feeling this might
yakaladı.
happen.
Arasız ben çıkarım. Yat penal çabuk koyasın. Yakat penal.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Beckham. Costa Curta. And it's Kagawa. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Ora?
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Ora kayıtlarına kutsınlar ha. Arayımsız.
Puskas. That is good strength. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Bernardo Silva proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was
Ora
squeaky
lava
clean.
çağsa bana.
That's been cut out, well played. Dunk. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played out to the right. Now it's Bernardo Silva. He's shifting through the gears here. Chooses to go back. He's gone for goal! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
What a love, eh?
There will be 1 minute added time.
Çıkamaz. Bizler.
Carvajal.
Orası değil. Time'ı zırhlı. Dış golü çıbıta bak.
It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Ne iş futbolistler oluyor ahiresi? Da zar
Well, I would say, Peter, that the scoreline isn't entirely reflective of that first half. There's been a decent ebb and flow. The penalty obviously jumps out as the moment, but there's plenty of time left to see things change.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Oğlum.
Well, face to face with the keeper.
Oranı siz gol yapacağız.
And it's a goal!
Well, hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that.
Dobres gola. Oğlum lava
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that goes to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100.
Wants a pass, Ali.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Carvajal is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Kagawa going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Beckham. Kagawa.
Oh!
Good-looking ball. Vardiol, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pele. Oh, nicely intercepted. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Beckham. Now, can they get him away? That's good play. Played in. That's a decent clearance. Well, they've got it again. Over to the left. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He saw the danger and he went crashing in. And we have our very first corner. Quick look, then plays it in. He's had a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. Wan-Bissaka gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rijkaard, definite fell there. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Boşkonları çok normal. Aynı. Իբան մտածենք, մեռանք եսի ապե այշպես։
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Bravo,
Changes here from both sides, in fact.
Չէի իմանում որ տեղումն է, հետո հիշանում
Now
եմ։
it's Cruyff.
Հետո
Very nicely done.
Number 6.
He is through here.
Number 5.
Chance to deliver.
Հանգի,
Substitution.
Well, that's the keeper's ball. Kagawa. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
արա ոնց ես բռնում դու։
Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Pedri.
Արա
He's
լավ
looking
է։
at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Almost
But then what's
75
the
minutes on the
possible?
clock now. And no, that was never going to make it. Kagawa does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And that is expertly dealt with.
Մխվանք եսի ապե
Well, there's
նա։
no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Արա դե գնայելի արա դե հացկցն կարա խես կայնը նայեմ արա։
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Vardiol.
Է,
Decent progress down the left. Cruyff. Mbappe. Great shot!
Խփեց արա։
Goal! Argentina!
Ոնց։
Into the lead once more.
Արա
Was
սինչ
he ever
սխալներ
going to
եմ
miss
անում։
that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
It's Van Basten!
Ահա։
And that could have brought them level.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Carvajal cuts out the pass. Could be danger here.
Let's
Oh, it's come loose. He's picked his way through.
Արա խաղը մեզ խաղա դες զզվեց։
Wan-Bissaka. And here's Mbappe.
Argentina
Ora gene ara.
wanted that two-goal cushion,
Ora
but it wasn't
չհասրի։
to be.
Minute has been
Still,
Ora
they
բրծավ արա
should be able to
խաղը։
see it out from here.
Չի է թմարա։ Ու պաստամարա։
Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into a stride, and they're just not doing that.
Չասրինք ապե։ Այս սոբերը թունքի մերերը ոնց կրեց արա։
Substitution in progress.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Հելենայի
Vinicius Junior. Cafu.
ուր արա։
And it's Pedri. And it's Van Basten. Oh, that's fabulous.
Արա չկպեց։ Արա չկպեց։
Wan-Bissaka gets rid without sophistication.
Արա ոնց։
That's the end. Well, that was intense and enjoyable
What a
contest
kiss,
that
it's-
either could
It is
easily have
as
won,
simple as shot, keep it
ultimately
middle.
decided by just the odd goal.
Արա լստն։
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Գրեց։
Peter,
Ay kes bun. Nasılsınız bana yapar? Hey. Ay kes xaydaraqություն։ Ինչ ապստոտ խաղեր եմ գրվում, որա։ Ես մետրի շիխտ չանասա։ Որես Բարսելոնի դաշտեն գաբելի արա, վայ հունդս սարը վես ինչ նավ սարը։ Որես դաշտը տանել չեմ կարում։ Արա դեյց կականի տարի է։ Չի գալի ապու խաղա։
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate literati.
Չի խաղում է։
Here's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about.
And he's decided to go for it. An early chance there, first of the game.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Danielson. And he's in on goal. Owen! Beckham. Great vision. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Bernardo Silva going face-to-face with his great rival. Bernardo Silva carries the ball down the right. This looks promising. Oh, that's nice.
Hadi penal ya.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Owen has it out wide.
Bora
in space.
kayna bora. Bora Liverpool.
He's had it
Bora
taken off him.
sağlam.
Well, the defence proved infallible
Orasız
there.
maç.
But that won't be the last. There's the shot!
Olmaz Liverpool baktı. Vay közün davulu ya. Ay közün ne yapsın ya? Sonuç itibariyle compara. Ora essere sincero. Ne yapsa yaraları. Ay keziban. Arayın sarılı oynamata. Ara. Ne iş xağırım qırğım ara. Şey tohum var ha çocuğum. Oyuncu var. Graças bem agora com passagem para carvar. Ai que ziban, essa é anjo pelo. Siz bunch görüş. Haytarrakությունը. Անես պայ անջտվով որ սա խաղերը գրված էի։ Ինչ ընկավ հետը սարը, ինչ գազան ընկավ հետն է։ Սա ժամերով դպյա դզելու, որ ես ինչ հորա։ Հադը մտի խաղան կարա էդ ինչ ես դզում ես սա աստավատ կոդու։ Չի թողում որ։ Ատուրը չի թողում խաղան, կապը մերցնում են խաղը դեսը։
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And His tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball, being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Now it's Hullet. He has found the way through. Hullet stood his ground strongly. Costa Curta. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Pete.
Kvaratskhelia!
Ora brnacala.
And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Vitinha. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He is through here. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Looking to play him in. Chance! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
So, a breakthrough already. Kagawa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now it's Vitinha. Takes a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Very nicely done. Beckham pings in across. He rises! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And now he has two. So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Neymar, Vitinha. That is Beckham. And here's Van Basten. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that interception was most necessary. He read that really well and stopped it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Neymar, and he's been shifted off it. It is a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
His great chance! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Tries to play it through. Maldini. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He's got away. No way through there. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And he's managed to get free. Costa Curta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Succumbs to the pressure. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And it's Neymar. Great, it's Ibrahimovic! Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. This looks promising. Beckham with the cross. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Beckham! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And he's had it nicked away. Played out towards the right wing. He's looking wide. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He's shifting through the gears here. And the whistle goes for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 37. Numero 6.
And the second half gets underway.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 21. Il numero 42. Yaya Touré.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Beckham. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. He's in space and looking for options. And the shot! And he's lifted it over.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Carvajal. And he goes cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Carvajal is one whose deliveries we all know about. And it's Beckham. Beckham tries looking up for options on the left.
There's got to be quick moving this forward.
And that's another good win of the ball. Italy appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a promising build-up this, plenty of really nice passing.
Raul really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very close.
It's Raul!
He scored!
Sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Italy are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal. And it's very impressive.
Italy get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Yaya Touré. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now
Yeah.
that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Vay!
Oh, super ball! Carvajal deals with that comfortably.
Well,
What
that's
is that,
certainly
yeah?
more like it. They can't
Oh.
let the intensity
Sweet
drop
oğlum
down.
falan.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look. He's gone for goal!
Ahtas böled.
Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Ibrahimovic brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Costa Curta. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Arat brneceli ara.
Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Pedri. Beckham. And there's the shot! And that would have won it.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Bura pas
They may end
alır.
up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And it's Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pinches it
Ara
off him.
la vara, çansa vara.
Neymar.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Oh, that was vital. Kvaratskhelia.
Ora
No,
la,
no
orası
way
ne
he
yara?
was going to let him past. And the pass is intercepted. Pedri.
Ora la ve. Siz
And
sıfaları.
here's Raul. And this is shot, surely!
Ora kapat ara.
It's in!
Vay orası.
Do not write them
Vay
off.
kez ya.
Back
Psun
they
bütün
come.
ara.
It
Vay
is
kez
a
ya.
good finish. The odds were against him. Little
Kapitali
matter.
bakşam nerede?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good
Right,
finish. And I
right.
think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly
Ara
they
bu
want to
restal
win
ya.
this.
Böyle ara.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Not gone well.
Eren
It's a
kapı.
sharp little ball
Ahtas
here.
böled.
It's a really well measured ball. Ambitious
Ci
ball
sarà un
here.
minuto di recupero.
He's in plenty of space here. Oh, such a clever touch. And the finish!
Ora obressara savut tanım ora.
Oh, it's in!
Ora
And
obressara.
that has raised the
Orası
roof.
çarıyım şimdi.
You give him an inch and he'll
Şöyle
take a
söyle.
mile.
Abres.
And that is it.
Esi
The
absurt
referee
kalır
has
öyle.
seen enough.
Hat-trick yeğine. Tamam
Well,
bastı.
that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both
Teraz
sides
faverim. Kuzunu
glad to
kırmaya
trade
kavet
blows.
buyur bu arada. Yarısını yok daha çok da vet. Bu hafta böyle sana kapayım gelirsin. Sıkağın. Elinin kapmış. Sen ne? Sen izah pati karen. Bezezbıtsız yara. Լավ Էկանք հապեր Բաստոնիա բանով եկել ավրես կռի Մենք եկանք Լավ թոմոնը հել որդի Հենց տենց է թոմոնը արի
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then.
Now there is a quality striker, Peter, in the shape of Bebeto. Like so many Brazilian strikers of his time, not physically imposing, but fast, agile, intelligent.
And of course behind it all, a dogged, determined personality, a genuine footballing perfectionist.
And a player you always wanted to stay in the box. His darting movement, he had a great habit of being able to lose a marker. Superb player.
Xavi Alonso. Tries to pass it through. Nicely worked. That is a brilliant interception. Bastoni. Chiesa. Bebeto. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Dunk. Now it's Neymar.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Kagawa. And it's Bernardo Silva. And they're back on the ball again. Bebeto. Pass somewhat off target. Gerrard gets a foot in here. Aims beyond the defence. He's through, it's one-on-one. It's a shot!
It's
a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful... Real chance! Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Costa Curta.
Lan.
Bebeto.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Costa Curta. And it's Kagawa. It's a searching pass. Shot it goal!
Allah vara.
This time
Vara
surely!
burası kapılmak
Big
kadar.
relief, it just needed better contact.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Burası ver çıkardı. Cenab-ı nervere şirik bu.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Chooses to go cross-field, and it's Bernardo Silva.
Elis kısa vardı.
Neymar. And it's Xabi Alonso. Now it's come to nothing. Bebeto is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Van Basten. Neymar.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Van Basten. Nicely spread. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gerrard. Bebeto. Xabi
Kırısına
Alonso.
yara. Böyle sıkan saf basırı.
Neymar. Well, that pass surprised everyone and not in a good way. And it's Bernardo Silva. He's found a way through.
Such good technique.
Gets a good foot in there.
Orada Brnes.
Dunk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Van Basten.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Played into space out wide. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bernardo Silva is the team's great visionary.
Yukarı sağlam bakın.
Cafu. Gerrard. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. He has found the way
There will be
through.
1 minute added time.
Showing good feet. He's had a shot! And the half-time whistle goes.
Nervere şirik bu.
A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Beckham.
And that's the start of another
Number
45
23,
minutes.
Kagawa.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Hadrian. Number 4, David Villa.
Chiesa. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Vinicius Junior. That's a good ball out wide. It's Bernardo Silva. Kukçu.
Ale nawet diszkę na drugie kilce.
Threads one in. He's looking wide. Oh, that pass isn't the best. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Ay canım var, çiğnim havalı.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Burada laveli gittiğim yara.
Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Bebeto. And here's Lewandowski. Dunk powering forward here. Dink through. Good take, and is he? And the shot! Really well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Villa demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Xavi Alonso. Bebeto. Now it's Lewandowski. Knocks it out wide. And it's Xavi Alonso. He's in a good position. It's Lewandowski! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. There's the shot! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Now, power or placement. He has spurned it.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Bastoni calmly anticipates. Bebeto, who's set up one goal so far. That's good play. And it's Gerrard. David Villa, spread it left. And now the breakaway. He's shifting through the gears here. Nice control. Kirkchu tries to cross. Cleared away.
I don't know, wants up.
Now it's Lewandowski. And it's made its way to him. 75 minutes played.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
What's that on
Bebeto. Now it's Villa. Neymar. The referee's awarded a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Gerrard. And it's Xavi Alonso. That's a nicely weighted pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And the shot! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Substitution in progress.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
The final 5 minutes. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. In by Messi. Keeper has taken decisive action.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
A corner it is then.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
And it's been taken short.
Ara laf çe
And now
sara.
a sudden chance to counter. Dunk.
There will be 3 minutes.
Well, they shouldn't be
added time.
dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Throw it.
Sen şu an ama. Ara laf sıkalarım.
Gerrard. Maradona. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Ara çila ve ara. Nata
And there
falan.
goes the
Okşatı
final
hele.
whistle.
Uşa barık işi.
A draw and a highly unpredictable one.
Uşa
Their
kışı
share of
lazım.
momentum
Ahağım
shift.
sağ olun. Rage svetselia. Уже гърхаваме се. Матура уже гърхаваме. Не е. Барик шер. Мятинер.